Hello everybody, my name is Rami Ismail, I'm one half of Dutch independent studio Vlambeer. That over there is JW, he is the other half of Dutch independent studio Vlambeer. This is Veer, who does the art on Wasteland Kings, and that was Jukio, or Kozilek, who does the music on the game. Missing here today, but also from the team, are Justin Chan, who does a lot of the illustrations, and and Jonas Turner, who does the sound effects for the game. We started working on this game about 5 months ago now, during the annual Mojam, which is Mojang's charity jam. And basically, JW had about 3 days to make something.
And a horrible fever.
And a fever.
Yeah.
And
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Cool. I got together with Paul and we sent Yukio an email saying, hey, you have to make some music or we'll hate you forever. And yeah, and then Rami was on airports.
I was between
as
airports,
usual.
as always.
And we decided to make a post-apocalyptic roguelike with randomly generated levels and skills and multiple playable mutants and lots of enemies and lots of weapons because we only had 3 days. And we actually managed to do that, which was really weird. I don't know.
I don't
Why
think.
did we do that?
Do you actually remember any of that, or were you just in such a fever state that all of that is gone?
I
don't remember. Anyway, the game was originally created for Mojam, and it did surprisingly well. A lot of people seemed to like it a lot. Mojam was a great success, so that was awesome. And then we had to continue working on Luftrausers, so we continued on Luftrausers, but somewhere in between we always found a bit of time to just toy around a bit with Wasteland Kings, add something, add a weapon or a monster or anything.
Yeah.
And that's when it sort of dawned on us that this might actually be a good next project.
Yeah, it just was compared to Luftrausers, which was a super strict and minimalist game. We put all these rules on ourselves and, you know, make everything super simple and basic and make it really well. Which is great, but it also gets tiring after working on that for so long. So with Wasteland Kings, we really have a game where we can do whatever we want, as long as it makes sense to us.
So long in Vlambeer terms means that we've worked on it for more than 5 to 6 months,
Yeah.
which is way too long for us. We get really, really bored if we have to work on something for more than 3 to 5 months. And Luftrausers.
Going to say days.
we get bored after like 2 weeks, and then we polish it for months, and that's a video game. Yeah, that's the way. That's really the way it goes.
Yeah. So Wasteland Kings is a game about a post-World War X world where everything has been destroyed by, I think it was nuclear bombs. Can we say that, or is that
something?
It doesn't really
something
matter.
Something destroyed the world.
There's this group of mutants who gather together at this campfire. They're the only sane things around. Everything is. Oh man, I was doing some more. All right, let me skip through this. So they all gather at this campfire. That's Yukio. He looks like a fish. You know, the player picks their mutant, they all have different skills and abilities, and they run into the wasteland, and it's a frantic shooter, but all the levels are randomly generated, and you find better weaponry, and you grow new limbs on the fly, and you fight giant monsters, and bandits, and robots, and crystal elements. Yeah, you fight a lot of things, and you try to become Wasteland King. You try to reach the legendary throne at the end of all this horror. That I don't know. That's Wasteland Kings. Woo.
So for us, this is sort of a weird game. It's a really like said before. It's a game we made in that was originally created in 3 days. So a lot of it is sort of choices made on the fly, just as we go, sort of flying by the seat of our pants, I guess. And I like to think of this, and any of you can correct me if you disagree.
You're wrong.
Okay, thanks. I think this is a really sort of natural Vlambeer game. It came really, really easily, and a lot of the normal arguments me and JW have over everything don't really happen for Wasteland Kings as much as they do for other games. I mean, for Luftrausers we fought for 3 days about the shape of the clouds.
Yeah, this game is not close, so it's good.
We had
Not yet.
we had a, please don't add cloud shadows to this game. That's gonna take us.
I don't ever want to draw clouds again after that.
Well, what about the office levels? We need like clouds again.
Well,
We'll
normally,
outsource the clouds.
can Justin do clouds? Does anybody know that? Good.
I can do them easy.
Oh no, please
problem.
don't. But a lot of things in Wasteland Kings are sort of really natural choices, are really...
like, it's an action game, and that's what we're good at. And we're putting lots of things we like and lots of things we've been
Screen
thinking
shake.
about in... Yeah, of course, it's a game. And lots of references to other games and little secrets. Like, this is Young Venus, who is also the final boss and maybe even secretly main character of Gun Gods. And there's a fish in there from Ridiculous Fishing, obviously. There's
the
a
robot.
robot who's also in Super Great Box, and, you know, there's a plant. We have plants in Serious Sam.
from video games. There's a guy with his face molten off from...
Yeah, no, this is actually a scientist who injected himself with steroids when the apocalypse happened. So he was...
from Browsers.
Oh yeah, sure.
Done. A lot of this sort of just works, and that is sort of weird for us because normally we basically argue about everything. And I guess one of the things I really like about the project personally is that everything is really modular. It's really simple to add something, to add an enemy or add a level or an idea or a secret. I think that sort of comes with the roguelike, sort of...
Yeah, like, this project is really for, like, designed to be fun for us to work on and easy for us to work on. So most of the time between the jam and actually revealing that we were working on this was spent making the framework better so that we could easily make areas and weapons and characters and mutations and all that stuff. And then when we started streaming, we're streaming most of the development for this. It's just gonna be a couple of weeks or months of us drawing monsters, and that's pretty much why I became a game designer.
JW originally wanted to make 300 feet high combat robots, and when he found out that wasn't an option, he started making combat robots in video games. Did I get that right?
No.
That's what you're.
It's a good story.
That's the official. That's your official bio on Kama Sutra, anyway.
That's fine. Let them wonder. Yeah. Should we just
play some
show
rounds
a bit of the game?
Yeah. Shall we start with fish?
Should I switch on the music, or do you want to do more music?
Bye.
It's way better.
Right, so.
I don't have my to-do list here. This is not my laptop.
That's cool.
Do you need to do that?
Alright.
So another thing we've been doing with Wasteland Kings, which is sort of...
Let's add those alligators to the sewers. Someone said
Oh, yeah.
reptilians.
We
Like
can do
alligators with shotguns?
Yeah, okay.
Done.
Alright, good.
How big do you want them?
Like the size of the bandits. Kind of like the crocodile from Super Great Books, you know? Like, and they should be kind of armored, like they'll have more health than the bandits.
Shall we switch to Paul?
This was all scripted in advance, like, don't worry.
This entire presentation is 100% scripted. Can somebody give Paul the view then,
Oh yeah.
please? So another thing we're doing with this game, which is sort of new for us, is we're live streaming development, pretty much all of it. We did that because it was originally made for Mojam. Is there an HDMI port on this?
Yeah, there is.
Great.
Dropped frames detected.
I have a phone. Let me phone you.
This is Wiley Wiggins.
Done. Without the
We'd
phone.
like to thank him for
Thank you, Wally Wiggins, for technical support.
dealing with us again.
You've just plugged in the HDMI cable.
So while we're setting all this, oh wait, it's already set up. So pretend it's not working yet. Do we have any questions so far? I see a question.
It's Davey. Oh God.
If Wasteland Kings is the culmination of Vlambeer work, who's the final boss? Do you know?
I think JW and he thinks me or something.
The final boss.
Final boss is college.
It's college. Yeah. It's our university. The one. It's the system.
So far, the game doesn't have a final boss, which is a metaphor for us being unbeatable. Actually, it just keeps going and it gets more horrible over and over again. So
Which is a really good metaphor for all of this. Right?
for everything. Oh, let me just cheat a bit and show you guys the crystal caves.
You can't do
Like
that
all
because Paul has the screen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll flip my laptop around.
Turn your laptop around and show them.
I'll start programming some crocodiles.
So another thing we're doing new at Wasteland Kings is that we're live streaming development. The idea of that was sort of that since we started on it during Mojam, and we sort of like talking to, sort of having that atmosphere there of just people sort of talking about what we're doing and sort of trying to figure out certain certain ways we work, and just seeing how Paul Pixels or JW smashes his keyboard.
I'm programming.
The last time JW coded that furiously, he destroyed the I key on his keyboard during karate, which
I buried it.
Did you program it by doing like karate moves?
Yeah, he did. It was awful. But live streaming the game has been sort of interesting. A lot of people seem to really like the idea, and we have a good bunch of people hanging out now every time. It's definitely something different. I mean, we've always sort of talked about being open about your development process, and especially in sort of the wake of everything that happened with Ridiculous Fishing and then later Luftrausers. A lot of people assumed that we would sort of back down and close up and never talk about our ideas while we're working on them, and we decided to sort of do the opposite and just be so open about development that at this point, if anybody wanted to clone Wasteland Kings, that would sort of not work out that well for them, probably. It's been really fun.
And this game is a lot less minimalist compared to our other work anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's. So this is how fast Paul makes things. This is why we make games in weeks.
Oh, Paul, give them a bit of space for weapons down there because they'll be having shotguns.
Well, yeah, they're gonna be pasted on them anyway, right?
Yeah,
So
that's true. All right,
I don't need.
ignore me.
That's something I wish you said more often.
What program is this? What program is this?
This is graphic scale. Graphic scale is kind of like a super MS Paint. So it's like specifically for pixel art, but it has some, it's like animation features, stuff like that.
That's not an alpha layer he accidentally left on, that's onion skinning.
Yeah, this is onion skinning, so I can see like what the bandit looks like, and just tracing.
So smart. Hey, should we just copy the shotgun bullets and change them to color?
Yes. It gives me less shit to draw.
So, Yukio, what kind of music are we going for with this game?
Yeah, the game is like pixel action game, so it looks like it should have like really pumping chiptune music. But what I wanted to do is like super like with real instruments and super sad music. So it's not just like mutants killing each other for fun, but they're actually hated and like they are crying all the time while they shoot each other, like their old friends that have mutated. And I use a lot of acoustic guitar and harmonica. Let's not talk about harmonica right
Okay,
now.
let's not talk about the harmonica.
Yeah, I made a new version of the theme song and the harmonica sounds horrible right now.
This is at the end of a long day of work, Yukio sent in a version of the main theme that is absolutely beautiful with a super off.
I liked it.
Yeah, I don't think Yukio.
You just don't understand art, right?
Yeah.
This is what I'm stuck with every day.
It becomes such a hygiene
It's I'm used to it, but
Sorry.
it's okay.
I see you keep picking the colors out of other images. Are you trying to keep a small palette for this game?
No, I'm doing that so the colors stay consistent throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
So I use the same kind of reds and the same kind of greens as other enemies. It has nothing to do really with like color management or something.
Just too lazy to make new colors.
Yes.
It's a communications thing. This makes it easy to see what is what. I guess a lot of our games are always.
Should we talk about artists who use tons of colors in their pixel art?
God, no. Don't go there.
A lot of our games, I guess, are about communication. Like in the art style, we have pretty functional art most of the time. I'd say. I think Wasteland Kings is pretty similar in that we try to keep everything as obvious as possible. We like our games to be easy to understand without having to sort of learn about them too much. I guess in Super Crate Box you sort of have to learn how the crates work, and then beyond that you could play it. I was really jealous of Super Hexagon back in the days because that literally took one touch on the screen to make you understand how the entire game worked. But
this game is super hard, by the way.
Yeah, this game, JW just played to the end of the second world. If you do that on your first try, I'm gonna give you like a free T-shirt or something, because that would be super impressive. I have difficulty getting to the second world most of the time, but I guess we sort of like the idea of making the game hard. I think it might be slightly too hard now.
Yeah, maybe. What I like about the game right now is that everybody who plays it dies in the first world all the time, and they can't get past the big bandit. But they keep trying, so there's something going on there.
Yeah, I guess also a large part of it is the sound effects. Jonas sadly isn't here. I can't really get him on Skype or anything, so I guess he's not here. But the sound effects in this game are really nice. We have that. Shall we do that tape thing?
Sure, if we have audio.
You have audio.
But
You have to
that
drop it.
wasn't really working, was it?
Does the audio work?
I think
It wasn't working when you were playing.
Alright, let me try this.
What should they do? Should it be like the crocodiles?
They're kind of. I kind of want these guys to be like dumb grunts who are in the sewers and they're like, "What the fuck am I doing here?" But they're too dumb to think about why they're down there, and they're guarding nothing basically. So they're kind of like bouncers, but crocodiles. Like,
What does
so
a dumb crocodile look like?
Can they smoke? Are we allowed to put cigarettes in our game? Rami, you're the health inspector.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You're telling me
Oh,
you
and then
smoke.
when you that's a cool like coffee mafia reference. Like if they see you, they spit out their cigarette.
We can totally do that, yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna give them a cigarette. Yeah.
Done.
Because smoking is cool.
That's what cool people do.
Yeah.
Rami, you should smoke.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
That's why we're always making fun of you. You don't smoke.
I prefer to be made fun of then.
Are
But
you sure?
I'm pretty used to this by now, guys.
Yeah. We have the Wasteland thing #1.
Can you stop it for a second so I can explain what it is?
No.
So our sound effects guy Jonas, he's been working on the sound effects for the game, and I have personally, I'm sad that we didn't have sound effects before, because
What?
the sound effects, well, it didn't play before
Oh yeah.
during the game. The sound effects for this game are really good. He managed to even make like shooting an empty gun, sort of the empty click, feels satisfying.
Yeah, they're super realistic sound effects, basically.
Yeah. So even shooting with an empty gun, as JW was awkwardly doing before, is really
Stylishly
nice.
doing.
Stylishly doing. So what he did as one thing that he sort of sent us was he made this sort of compilation of sound effects into sort of a story tape that doesn't really use text, but just sort of tells a story within the world of Wasteland Kings. And this is the very first one he sent us.
Do you want me to press play now?
Press play now.
Wait, give me 1 second. I need to fix this shotgun for the enemy.
Theater 9.
Actually, I can do that while it's playing.
Theater 9, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wasteland Kings tape 1. So that's sort of the sound effects that he's playing around with, and we like the idea of bundling into little story tapes like these. I'm not sure which mutant was this.
This is the proto mutant. Like this is the
old
sound effects from the Game Jam
version.
So we're not using those anymore. All the mutants are going to get their own distinct little voices and stuff. So now this dude is kind of, oh, that's a nice mustache, Paul. This dude. So this dude is kind of like the ancient mutant
The old one.
everybody wants to be when they grow up.
Fighting a giant robot thing. I like to think this is the dog. I really like that sort of rough sounding sort of stream that he does, sort of halfway.
Yeah, like a Michael Bay movie.
Like Transformers, basically. This entire game is all based around Transformers.
It's Transformers fan fiction.
We never told anybody that, so here's some news for you.
Yeah, where's the press? Well, any press, please raise their hands. And cool. You wanna hear about Transformers? Yeah.
So how are these gonna, what the hell are you doing, Paul?
It's like blowing out smoke from the cigarette.
Oh, that's smoke. Okay.
Please, Rami. You smoke the cigarette, Rami?
Well, no. And so, JW, what are you coding for behavior for this game?
I am now copying all the shotgun code into an enemy and hoping it works.
So this is why programmers cry when they see JW's code.
I'm missing a brick.
You don't use brackets like 90% of your code.
Oh, you're just lying.
So one of the fun things about Game Maker, which we're using to build this game, is that basically it allows you to type random letters on a keyboard and then it works.
Wait, that was too soon. It doesn't work.
If anybody has like
Questions
about what the hell I'm doing, then please.
That's why I was clapping.
Yeah. That's why.
Yep.
How do you do it?
yeah, how to pixel?
I sold my soul, and like this is basically black magic.
There's no way to learn this without selling your soul to Paul.
This cigarette needs to glow when he inhales. Oh yeah, big call.
Realistic. What?
He
The
doesn't
cigarette needs to
inhale.
glow when he inhales.
I'm still working on it.
Paul knows how to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, Paul is cool.
This entire panel turned into a giant cigarette advertisement.
So, what's your favorite brand of cigarettes, Rami?
The chocolate ones. I really like those. Did we get paid for this advertisement thing? Like, is this a deal I didn't know
You
about?
should smoke Doritos Gatorade cigarettes. They're the best.
I still hope the live stream wasn't working.
Oh right, that's why it wasn't working. So I've almost got like some alligator behavior working, I think. I figured out a new screen shake trick just now. Like,
Accident?
yeah.
Nice.
So Yukio, what's it like holding a microphone for so long?
Feels great.
Cool. So Rami,
Yeah.
Tell us a story.
yeah, tell us your favorite story in the whole world.
Oh god. So they always do this when there's like a bit of silence. Then when I start talking, he starts talking through it. That's sort of the deal.
That was a good idea. I didn't think of that.
Sort of the way we work during talks. See? No, I don't. So, okay. Sure. I don't actually have a story, I think.
Cool.
So for Wasteland Kings, we're actually gonna do Steam Early Access as well. There's actually a build that you can download right now. So if you kind of like what you're seeing, the original Mojang build is available for free at vlambeer.com/3, like the number 3, because it was our 3rd birthday. 20 days ago, 21 days ago. So if you want that, you can download it for free. The new build, we're gonna have that available on Steam Early Access as soon as JW thinks the build is good. Which is hopefully early October-ish.
Hopefully.
I thought you said that. I was like, wait, what? I thought that was you. I'm like, wait, what did you just do?
How do you guys like my gameplay sound? Trying to make it sound as good as possible. Switch this down a bit. So I'm just testing some alligators right now. Oh wait, I did the wrong cheat. Never mind. So I am testing some alligators right now.
What graphics are you using for them at the moment?
The bandits.
Do you want videos?
No, in a bit maybe. If you have anything done, like a still or something, I can put.
Wiley, can we have like 3 more minutes at the end of this thing? I think we're like 5 minutes short. We have 6 minutes left on this talk.
Oh, cool. Oh wait! I got.
Go!
Oh, it's. I have this cool bug where they shoot their shotguns, but the bullets don't disappear. They just kind of stay there, and I walked into them and I died. So that's the great thing about building games with some in a way that's easy, like making a game that's easy to make. The bugs are more playable.
What does that even mean?
Think about it, man. It's not that complicated. Seriously.
Oh my god. This is why I travel so much. I'm never at the office.
Which is great.
It's awesome. I think we agree with that one. Huh?
Oh wait, so I'm almost done with this enemy. Let me just add some bloom to the bullets. I call it bloom, but it's just like a
Glow.
Yeah, it's twice as big sprite drawn on top of another sprite with some blend. That's how shaders work, right?
Sure, JW.
I'm a programmer. I think, like, this is my honest opinion, making games is more fun than programming. So, alligator test 2. Should I plug in my thing? Or
Yeah,
do you want
maybe
to
switch
see
back.
Paul animate a mustache?
Are you okay with that? Yeah.
The animation's almost done.
Activate.
Oh, this song is coming through.
Alright, that's.
Oh, right.
You need to change the output.
You just play your guitar.
Yeah, play the song.
Alright, let's see. Controls 2. Oh, I'm just spoiling the cheats. Alright, let's see if there are some bandits with shotguns in here. Oh wait, wow, the shotgun is still animating. Oh, so those are going to be the alligators. They kind of try to get close to you and then they shoot the hell out of you. And they have more health than normal bandits. Oh, that's a normal one. You with the glowing shotgun thing. Wow. They need to be a bit more accurate, probably. So that's how exciting game development is. Yeah, bring it, alligator, with your cigarettes. Didn't you know smoking is bad for you?
I did not know.
Because you're cool. Alright, they need more help. This is also like a Gatorade commercial. Like they should shoot more often.
I guess those are the programmers.
We now know why you were showing animation. Not because I'm good or anything, it's just the high JW skills.
Shooting skills, like I bet no one else here can get this to work.
I'm not even sure you got it to work yet.
Yeah, you're not. I am.
So this is the
Yeah,
point
bring
where
it.
this is the point where at some point he goes, oh wait, I don't understand why it's doing that.
No,
Is it working?
Worked perfectly, Rami. Have some faith in your team.
Well, I do in my team. The code, however, that's a completely different story.
Do you do all your games in Game Maker?
So all of our games start out in GameMaker. JW is really good at rapid prototyping. That's sort of a side effect of how he codes. But the way he codes is basically not about coding well. It's about making games really quick. So the game starts out in GameMaker always. I don't think we've ever made a game that didn't start in GameMaker, and then depending on what the sort of parameters for the project are, we either port it over to something else or keep it in GameMaker. So Super Crate Box and Series 7 The Random Encounter and Gun Gods were all released as GameMaker. And most of the other games were either ported to Flash or Objective-C or C++ or any other thing, sometimes in cooperation with others, like Zach, who coded Ridiculous Fishing, and sometimes we do that ourselves. Just sort of depends.
Awesome. Do we have like 5 more minutes as well?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we
I'll
have.
just make a walking animation.
None of the animation in the game is actually mine, it's all JW.
That's why he was so positive about the animation, but not about the pixel at the start.
I'm actually animating right here on the spot.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can just fire me now.
No, I'm sorry about
Cool.
your art.
See, that's a walking So now for a hit animation. That's actually easy. I can Wait, how does this work?
Just put it in the game.
Looks good.
So in case anybody ever wonders, this is how we make video games.
That was actually pretty close to the hit animation.
You had in mind.
Yeah. Now for death.
When there's no
It's gonna rotate.
Wait. It's not done yet. He has to be lying on his back when he's dead. And then you make him darker, right?
Yes.
Something like that.
Done.
Bam! That crocodile.
So normally we take this really serious.
So because we programmed this so well, I just have to change the name Bandit into Gator. How cool is that?
Another fun thing about this is that the type of code that he's doing now, he uses some tricks for that elsewhere in the code, and that basically doesn't port to anything without a huge amount of code. There's a lot of things in GameMaker that are really easy in one line that take about hundreds in any other language.
Alright, let's fight some animated alligators. I bet there's a bug that they don't even show their idle animation.
All that work for nothing.
Let's hope I don't only find red. Yo, red. The tension is so good. Woo! Ooh, there's one. Yo, do some stuff, alligator.
Did he just shoot the wrong way around? He's shooting the wrong way around.
He's like farting bullets.
Yo, fart at me.
That's because he smokes so much.
I honestly don't know why those bullets are moving backwards.
I told you that this would happen. Like,
Yeah, that's how we make video games.
You good? You want to do you want to play us out?
play us out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure, do it.
Yes. I need to fix this.
Can somebody hold the microphone?
Like for you, Gil. He's been holding it for you for like an hour.
No one.
This is on my house.
We need blue ones. Yes, this is the ending song that's not in the jam version. Nobody has heard this before. I hope I remember the lyrics. Gun smoke in the air, friend weeping in pain, blood pools everywhere, it's pouring acid rain, our homes destroyed, wishing this to end. Hey, someone's coming here, I hope it's a friend. It's not fair, it's not right, there's no reason to fight, but still that is our daily life. Guns loaded, blind hatred, no eyes that are kind, and no sleep at night. Kings and queens of Wasteland, we were and already forgotten the reasons to fight. From the day we were born was bloodshed forever. We've seen enough comrades go dead in the night. Distant call for help, only thing I can hear. Flashing. What did he just say? Only beam of light in our lives are occasional mutated fish. I don't even know if it's okay to eat, but still it feels like we were granted a wish. It's not fair, it's not right, there's no reason to fight, but still that is our daily life. Guns loaded, blind hatred, no eyes that are kind, and no sleep at night. Yeah. Kings and queens of Wasteland, we were and already forgotten the reasons to fight. From the day we were born was bloodshed forever. We've seen enough comrades go dead in the night. And kings and queens of Wasteland we still are, after so many fights drowned all in blood. Today is the day we all call ourselves free, and we threw all our weapons into the sludge. Hey.